Welcome back. We want to continue our coverage on the breaking news we've been following and telling you about since the top of the newscast. A historic hotel on fire, up in flames as we speak in Hot Springs. I'm talking specifically about the Majestic Hotel. Fox 16's Josh Berry on the scene now, and he's got some historians with him who know a lot about the history of that particular building. Josh, walk us through what they have to say and give us an update on the fire itself.
Yeah, guys, you can see that crews here in Hot Springs are still working on this fire. Now, I have to tell you, you don't quite realize the scope and severity of what's happening and taking place out here until you drive in along Highway 7 and historic Central Avenue and drive up to see the dozens of fire trucks and emergency crews and professionals and those ladder trucks spraying water directly on the Majestic Hotel, trying to put this fire out and get control of this. Much of the area where we're standing right now is shut off. The roadways, Park Avenue, Whittington Avenue, and Central Avenue are all going to be shut down. So a lot still going on out here. It is a very active scene. But now, as you said, there are dozens, at one point hundreds of people out here just trying to get a look at exactly what's going on out here. Here with us right now, we have Michael Schwartz here with us. He's actually with Abandoned Arkansas. And Michael, you actually got word of this as soon as the fire happened. Y'all drove in from Conway and you were inside this building as recently as 2 weeks ago. What were you seeing on the inside of this place?
The inside is just devastating. It is just rotted. There are many holes in the floor. The staircase is starting to fall through. I mean, it is just a sad sight to see. I mean, you get to see all of these elegant walls and all of these elegant panels and, you know, paintings, even like furniture, just rotted and just going downhill. I mean, there is just, if anything's going to happen to this building, it's going to have to get remodeled. There's just no chance of that happening.
When you've walked through this building, knowing what those conditions are and seeing these crews and seeing them try and put out this fire, what's going through your mind and how is this affecting you? You know, you're telling me what you were thinking on your way down here.
Absolutely. I mean, this was our first location, and what's going through my mind is that this is where Abandoned Arkansas started. So it's very sad to see such a historic site just starting to go in and out in flames. I mean, I was very sad earlier when I was driving in. I was in tears. I mean, it's just devastating.
Definitely affecting a lot of people out here in Hot Springs. We've got dozens of people standing along the sides watching this fire as it continues to burn and watching these crews as they continue to try and put out this fire. We'll, of course, remain out here and keep everyone updated with the latest as the Majestic Hotel, historic Majestic Hotel in Hot Springs, continues to burn. We're live in Hot Springs. I'm Josh Berry, Fox 16 News.
Josh, the gentleman you were talking with Abandoned Arkansas, is he still there? And if he is, can you have him describe even in greater detail just how bad the interior is? Because right behind you is an active fire, and there's got to be concern about that building giving way and possibly collapsing based on what he just told us about the conditions inside that building.
Yeah, and we're talking about what exactly is on the inside of this building. You know, you were talking about how deteriorated it is in there. When you're seeing that, give us an idea, and more in-depth idea of the multiple floors and the layers, and peel back this building for us if you can.
Right. I mean, on the first floor we have the original lobby, which still has a lot of the furniture from it. The original ceiling is in there, and it's just all wood in there. It is just all wood, so that's why it is hard to control this fire. It started from, but there's just a lot of wood in there and a lot of furniture that could keep it from firing. It's just so deteriorated. It's just so rotted. I mean, there's nothing you can make of what it actually was. It's very hard to do so. Lots of original walls and lots of everything original is basically in that, even though they remodeled in about 2004, 2006.
Definitely a building that in a situation like this would be hard definitely to salvage anything. We're told that it was unsalvageable before this, but of course, you know, this is affecting a lot of people emotionally that have lived here in Hot Springs for so long, the people that know the history of this place and what the Majestic Hotel means to Hot Springs and the places that surround this and how possibly losing a building like this, just the exterior, if that, could affect how people look at Hot Springs and the history that this place and this area holds.
And Josh, one other question. You had talked about, as you drove in, it just kind of gave you a better idea looks like we've lost Josh there. I tell you what, okay, Josh is back. Josh, are there any additional evacuations in that particular area? I tell you what, we're going to continue to monitor this situation. I apologize for losing our live shot there to our viewers, but obviously this is a developing situation. We're monitoring that. We have team coverage for you. We'll check back in with Josh as well as Suzanne Bruner a little bit later in this newscast.
Now, whether to plan your day with